What's up guys, Oblivion Element here, and today we are going through a couple of races I did on Forza Horizon 4. I just wanted to test this out to see if it would work as good as I think it's going to. I'm kind of going to go for like a Super GT talking over Gran Turismo type thing. But we started at Castle Cross Country Circuit. I like this circuit, especially in this car. I'm driving the 2018 Ford Ranger Raptor. I really like this car and I really like this track. But at the time of recording this, I was at like 3 in the morning. I just couldn't sleep, so I decided to play this. But I thoroughly enjoy this track. Coming up to T1, I went way too deep, way too fast. Ended up crashing into all of these, slowing myself right down and getting overtaken. I'm alright at this track, just because I used to know all the braking points and whatever, but after playing Need for Speed for so long, and kind of like completely disconnecting myself from Forza, I end up making stupid mistakes like this. I went way too deep into T3, missing the checkpoint and having to go to the magical realm of blackness to bring myself back to the next, the last checkpoint. And the entire race from here just sucks, to be honest. As you can see, I'm like 10 seconds behind, and it just got so bad. I remember getting really annoyed at this, especially like here, because I hate the slowdown thing, because it's not like I was trying to use the wall to speed myself up. I used the wall because I went too fast. But skipping a bit further on here, we're gonna go to we'll go up to position 4, and I think I just overtaken someone. Yeah, I just overtaken someone. And this is where you can start to see like all my braking points and my drifting, and because this car is all-wheel drive, you have to V8 swap it to be competitive in A-Class. Well, that's what I did anyway, and I found that quite competitive. I think this is twin turbo, I'm not too sure. But as you can see, I'm heavily catching up to these two. Almost landing on one, but thankfully the high-speed collision had detected that I was going to hit him, and then this. Oh, I think it's the next lap I did it. Actually, no, it must have been the previous one. I took that jump. I wasn't quick enough. I clipped the curb and went face first and flipped the car, making it so that I ended up having to I had to respawn and put me back into 5th. But a running theme of this was I was in 3rd for the entire race. So we're going to go to the magical realm of blackness again and skip to the next race. Alright, so we're back at Glen Rannoch Cross Country. I don't know how to say it. I think that's how you say it. I'm completely skipping over the free roam rushes because I hate them. I do not like free roam rushes. Mainly because I get into a good rhythm and then just go straight into a tree. So we're just going to ignore the free roam rushes for now, and we're just going to go straight back to this. So we start in position 2, sorry. I feel like I got really annoyed at this because someone who was rank 3 in this kept like nudging me out the way. Like, it wasn't like a high-speed collision, it was just a constant nudge as the Mercedes goes careering into the realm. What's it called? The Shadow Realm. That was it. I remember. I don't know if it was like because I was tired or like because I was just having like a bad day in Forza in general. I got really annoyed at this race specifically because of him. I just got heavily pushed out of the way, and he kept saying lol, obviously through quick chat. And I don't know if it was me thinking it was sarcasm or whatever, but I just remember seeing it and getting really annoyed. I flipped it there, just going too heavy into the corner, needing a respawn into the Shadow Realm, and then the Mercedes again, or is that Titan? I think that's a Titan. It just goes careering up some rocks. I nearly clip it again here. This, like, I don't know if it was just because I was tired, but there was constant like lols and nice driving. So me being sarcastic, I was just like nice driving. I was getting quite annoyed at this. I'm still in position 2, but the guy in first position, like in the next race, I think really like grated on me, and I can't remember why right now, but I think it was him that kind of like really annoyed me. So coming over this jump, I feel like I could have taken it a bit quicker if I hadn't drifted around the previous corner. don't get me wrong, I like cross country, but only if I'm completely focused. I completely messed this jump up. Like, I was way too far. I took the corner too deep. I felt like I was possibly in the wrong gear. I probably could have took third, just to give myself that bit more boost from the turbos. Finishing overall in third, which is a running theme for this. I came third in every free run rush in every race. But yeah, as you can see, I was like a whole almost, what, 12 seconds slower than the guy in first. But I think that was just because I flipped it. I went too hard into one of the corners, which, to be fair, I can understand was quite bad. But then again, it's not the end of the world. Still came third. It's still podium position, so I'm all right. So coming into race 3, so I think this is the final race. We start off all right. Honestly, we start off pretty well. Coming into first, right before T1, and I feel pretty confident at this race. I'm feeling ready for it, and I just completely missed this checkpoint. Well, I don't miss it, I just completely set the checkpoint wrong, causing me to lose a fair few positions. Everyone seems to go right there, and then because Forza is such an amazing game and everything's perfect about it, I glitch into the floor, and it caused me to drag away from the checkpoint. Meaning I have to rewind and basically sit in last, because the guy who is in last basically didn't even count for the race most of the time. And because Forza is so perfect, I don't know what to say for that. I just glitched into the floor and got dragged to the other side, and it was this that I think it was there that from that point I was just annoyed, and I was like, I'm gonna finish the race, but I'm not expecting anything brilliant from it. Coming over the, I can't remember what the horse is called, but it's a real place in England, and avoiding all the sheep, getting a fair bit of air. I completely mess up another corner because I take it too fast. I get alright, drift into this corner, miss going between the houses. I'm feeling pretty confident about possibly getting into position 4 because I am slowly gaining on everyone. Like, I mean, ever so slightly gaining on everyone. It's like 0.1 of a second every time, or a tenth of a second every time, and then just completely forget where the corner's going. Managed to save it somehow, hitting this jump, and luckily, Forza being a perfect game, didn't glitch me into the floor again. But I felt like I could have took this corner like a lot wider and cut it, like straight lined it basically, and completely missed. Didn't turn in time, and then overall finished 4th in that race. Just giving it a quick skid to end. Feeling like I could have done a lot better, but overall it was alright. I don't think my points affected too much. I did actually come 3rd, which is okay. We did actually come 3rd in that race with 62 points. So overall that's not too bad. And then my overall ranking came up to League 9, which was 2,888 points, which it's fairly mid-ground, I think. I could have done a lot better. So if I had done a lot better, I feel like that could have been position 8 or League 8, maybe even League 7. But overall, I'm not too fussed about the league. I felt like that's a good position for me to be in. And yeah, I think that's all I've got to say, really. But if you want to see more of this, like more of me commentating over my races, then don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Oblivion Element signing off. Ta-ra.